Here?
Yeah. Almighty morning. Here, I didn't think I had my phone with me, and I have it. Hi, Dr. Prachi. Welcome in, Doctor.
What else?
What else? Edit privacy. Public. Done. Top. Change. Okay. Yes, we're still getting the little things. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy.
Happy.
That's when we sing the happy song? Isn't that the happy song?
I don't know.
I knew it. She's the first one on.
No, she's the second one on. Dr. Prachi's the first
She's the only one I look for.
Hey, no offense to anybody else. He's narrow-minded right now, okay? I don't know why. Just, that's him. Okay, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking away from you. I have to change us. Sorry about that. Okay.
Now we're gelling.
And I thought I had to go out to the car to get my thing. Happy New Year. Yeah.
Prachi D. Happy New Year.
Yeah. That's the Dr.
People were talking
Netherlands.
about resolutions. I was trying to think, what did I want to do for resolutions? I'm going to try not to swear anymore. Not that I swear.
Do you?
No, very little. Well, at work, more so when I'm working.
Yes.
not
I think
here.
it's a
environmental thing. That's an occupational hazard.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome in. I hope everybody's having a beautiful time. I know tragedies have happened on New Year's Day.
I just heard about this. I didn't know.
Yeah, I heard about him yesterday.
I was going, seriously?
Yeah, just.
Hello, Scooter Pam.
Hello. Yes, we love Scooter Pam coming in and love the name. Always love to see Scooter Pam's name on the board. Okay.
Okay, Jess, I can't hold this in any longer. I figured out what you are wearing in your rain dance. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear?
No.
I figured you had to be wearing a t-shirt and you were practicing for a wet t-shirt contest. I've been saving that for a week. So do with that what you will.
Okay. Can't take him anywhere. I'm just saying. All right. And Victor is in the house. Love your damn selves. New blessings.
He's here early today.
2025.
Yeah.
Yes. New start for all of us. Yes. And as for anybody who's been here a while.
Did you see Jess's remark about she swears a lot? They're sentence enhancers. I hadn't ever thought of that. I love that.
They're my sentences.
Sentence enhancers. What a fabulous.
And they're all laughing there for your little thing. Yes. Okay. Yes, he has a proclivity for this stuff. I had to say that first. Okay. And he was going to put signs behind him, like proclivity and different things like that.
Still playing with the idea.
Yeah.
Today's word. Wet t-shirt. God. That could be today's word.
Okay. Well, remember, as I was saying, make every day your birthday. Archangel Gabriel says to do that. And remember, it's a new day. Create yourself even better today than you did yesterday. Just saying. Okay. Who has a question?
We're waiting for the questions to pour in.
Yep.
There's this guy named Basher. He channels an entity called BASH. I forget his name. But long story short, the aliens are supposed to be coming, and they're all going to hover in their ships off the coasts of all the countries and just sit there until we get used to them. I don't know.
Did you didn't see the video from Alaska?
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Are they doing that now already?
Oh, they're not sitting back.
They're just hanging out up there?
They're flying around with jets following them.
The jets are trying to catch them.
No, they're just following them, trying to push them out of the way.
Really?
I don't know what the jets
I hadn't
are
heard
doing.
about that one.
I don't know if they're talking to them. I have no idea. Oh, dear. 4 months, I'm looking for a new job, but nothing yet. Struggling, and I wanted to know.
Okay, first of all, where are you?
Netherlands.
Prachi? Netherlands?
Yep. Am I correct? Please.
Okay, he's blocking it.
She.
And
she's a vet.
Yeah, but she's got a lot of negative.
Yeah. She had a lot of things going on. personally too.
And I'm hearing you're not ready for a new job. Something has to be settled first. What could that be?
Yeah.
She's in, oh, I could feel the turmoil. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And went directly to my solar plexus, UAE. Oh, I don't know where UAE is. Are you back? Are you further south now? You were in the Netherlands, so I don't know what UAE means. To me, that reminds me of down around Saudi Arabia. But I could be wrong. Because I think you were from India, went to Netherlands, and I don't know where you're at now. United Arab Emirates. That would be Saudi Arabia area.
What I want you to put this little phrase in your head. I've been playing with it. Ask your energies to remind you that this situation has been, what's the phrase? Thank you for letting me know the situation has been worked out. But I can feel your focus is like scattered all over the place. And I'm not condemning you.
Yeah.
Oh, Dubai.
Yeah, I thought you had gone to the Netherlands.
There's no jobs in Dubai?
Working here. Okay. When you said UAE, I thought it was United Arab Emirates. So I guess I was close.
But yeah, she can't see the forest for the trees. There's too much scattered energy.
Yeah.
They're saying focus on one thing at a time. Oh, you're multitasking like crazy. So what all is going on? You got to focus on write your priorities down.
Yeah. It's your priorities that's going to make the difference.
Because your energy is so scattered, the universe doesn't know which one you really want. So if job is first, put that at the top of the list. And just, they're telling me, wake up in the morning and say, I found the perfect job today. I'm going to find the perfect job today, if that's your priority. But they're cool.
For anybody who needs help.
And speaking of books.
Did you write a new one? Or you're
No, we haven't been talking about our books.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking this week.
Ah.
I meant to bring mine.
I always bring yours with me.
You do a great job of that.
Yes, now I gotta find it.
I pay her to do that.
No, he doesn't. Anyway.
Remember,
he added a zero in front.
We have books.
Yes, conferring with the universe. So that means, here, you hold that.
Oops.
Why don't you?
I should get.
That's
the back.
What's the numbers?
The numbers?
Yeah. What's the numbers?
On what?
For your book. What are the page numbers? That, That.
Jess, pick a number.
No, not Jess.
No, I think she should.
We're doing Prachi.
Oh, for Prachi. They're in the
Back
70s.
off.
I was trying to include the audience.
We still working on Doctor. Because you were talking her to plan and stuff. So this is a planner.
75 is what they keep giving me, but
You said in the 70s, so go for 75.
I think 75 is a long-winded page. Let's see if I can encapsulate what 75 is saying.
I know 70 is, or 71 is, but 75.
We're looking for some innate wisdom here.
Wisdom from Gabriel and his collective. Okay, I'll take 45, Victor says.
What did he say?
Victor says 45, but 75. This is for Dr. Prachi. Oh, you pick a number, though. What number, Dr. Prachi? Prachi.
Hang on here. I'm analyzing my...
Yeah, it'd be good. Okay. You have 75 for her.
I've got 75 for her, but it's a long story about my father, so it would take a while to...
You have to find the right one. Is it after that?
Yeah, I'm scanning.
Here, try it.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
What we want to make note of here is that in any given situation, you can make yourself miserable, or you can go to higher elevations of thought and simply observe and stay neutral and pain-free. Do you understand? ? So where that takes me with you and your case, you're beating yourself up. Let's not do that. You're in the right place at the right time, and you are there for a reason. But the scattered is coming back, and I'm seeing a windshield covered with bugs. You got to clear your windshield and look down the road. But I think you're looking in so many directions. that you can't focus on one of them. Just
Um,
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. And she wanted 30.
Who did? Oh, she picked her own number.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what's on 30.
Okay, you had 75 for it, so that's good.
Yeah, I read that was on page 78, actually, but. Ooh, here's what's on page 30 for you, my dear. The simple truth is you have not learned how to enjoy life with blind abandon. Can you accept that question mark? Ta-da.
Going with the flow,
Yeah.
surrendering to the universe, God, the higher power, and
That one
just
feels like
being
a
there. This is-
bullseye target.
Yours
Dead
is
on.
perfect for you. I mean, 75 was what he had for you, but 30 is
What
exactly
you
what
had
need.
for you.
Yes.
You drew the number.
And from my journal prompt questions, which I haven't answered for this time. Yep. This is from Miss Shauna's 2025 astrology adventure.
Victor
Her
wants.
question is, what practical steps, this is what you need to ask yourself, what practical steps can I take to turn my long-term goals into reality? And how can I apply more discipline in my daily thought patterns? Okay. And he got chills on 30 for her.
And Victor wants 45.
Yes.
I'm working on your Victor. Just a second.
It takes time because he has to read.
I have
the
to filter out.
page. only say what is
Oh,
necessary.
I like this one.
Okay.
You compare yourself to others who seemingly have achieved more than you have. Be very clear in the process of knowing who you are, that you excel and stand out in the crowd among those that dare to dance with the spirit of the moon. Whoa, that's got me all crinkled
Ooh,
up.
yeah, I like that one too.
That's yours, Victor.
And Prati, you are definitely welcome. But remember, we have to do the work. But like Scott was saying, you're scattered. So find your priorities, write them down. It's very good to write them down because write them down, walk away from them, do whatever you got to do, mundane stuff, come back and look at them again. And then write a number down next to them because your priorities might have changed depending on what you've done and what you've seen.
She's drinking
What
too
you're
much
coming
coffee.
We didn't talk about the coffee on here, so you'd have to explain the coffee stuff. What we were talking about earlier about coffee.
About the goods and the bads.
Yes.
Yes.
And the sugars and all that.
Yeah, we were talking about a customer. I ran into a person yesterday whose husband has Alzheimer's, and it was very unnerving for me because I know how hard she was working with the situation. But we got to talking about diet and whatnot. I saw a thing on coffee this morning that it has its good points and bad points, but just something came up to me about, is it Prachi? Yeah, Prachi. Yeah, I think you're drinking too much coffee. That's just what I'm sharing because that was a sense that popped in on me here.
And it could be also tea, depending on where you're at, because tea has a lot of caffeine in it too. So it depends on what you prefer.
The thing I was listening to said it's better to drink coffee an hour before dinner than to drink it with dinner because it can block iron absorption. And oh, there it is.
Yes, very good.
I must be psychic. So.
That's why too much caffeine.
Well, then when you try to get off of it, you
got to do it.
My wife of the day would get headaches if she tried to stop drinking coffee.
Right. It's lasted the entire day. Yes. They're telling me that nutmeg, if you have a nutmeg tincture, do it in a tincture form, not the alcohol one, the one with glycerin, and stick to what it's telling you. It'll help wean you off of the caffeine. So if you had, we're just going to say, if you had 4 cups of coffee today, and it's at the end of the night, and if you happen to have, okay, they're also saying if you don't have a tincture and you have nutmeg, if you have a nut form of nutmeg, grind that into you don't have to do a whole teaspoon. What is it? If you do a half a teaspoon of ground, put it in some water or ground it into the water, just an ounce, or I don't know how much that is where you're at. But anyway, what we would consider an ounce of water, and down that, it will help wean you off of it. Because it definitely helps a lot. If I start getting a headache because I had too much fruit, believe me, if I have sugar, even if it's natural stuff, I feel it, and nutmeg has helped quite a bit. Mushrooms are also a good help. Lion's mane.
Her neck is out.
Does she need a chiropractor?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and she's in UAE, so in Dubai, so it might not be a chiropractor there that you have, but definitely a healer of some sort to realign.
Melissa Gomez, there's a blast from the past. How are you, my dear?
And as sweet coffee is most when I come to the daily activity center, or I turn into the grumpy dwarf in Snow White. Yes. So be very careful with that decaf, but remember they take the caffeine out of it, and so that's another process too. So you got to be careful. And the maximum caffeine I have, cacao is one of them, but hot chocolate would be another. But yes, mine would be without sugar. I would make it myself. So just saying.
Nice to see her, Melissa. If you've been watching the videos, if you got a question, throw it out.
I'm well. I like your videos. Okay.
Yes, she's a ex-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, ex-in-law.
It's cool to see.
Does she do the crafting?
No.
Oh, okay. Because we need more vendors.
Never been happier. Well, good for you.
Good.
I'm glad to hear that. She had a rough start.
And I like it comes in purple. If you have a question.
I do like your purple. That's cool.
Yeah.
How did she make that happen?
Because she's paired. She's on your thing. Yes.
Well, let's stay together, baby.
I used to have a whole pot of coffee a day. Then I got diagnosed with anxiety, so I had to stop. I paint now. Oh.
As in artwork or houses? Because whatever you're doing, it suits you. I can feel the connection.
I hope it's artwork.
Yeah. Oh.
But trying to cut it out with herbal tea instead. Yes. Herbal tea is very good.
Green tea?
No, herbal tea. Green
Really?
tea has too much caffeine in it. Trust me. Art. Yay!
Yay. That is huge for you.
Is she in this area?
Yeah. She's here in Phoenix.
Oh, then I got to put this up. QR code. I know it's here somewhere. Where are you?
We haven't shared our recent prayer. We'll do that next.
Well, I removed your prayer. What was the new one we put up?
The crazy people. Thank you.
Oh,
God.
that was last week. But yeah, you can share that too.
I love that one.
Yes.
It's been my mantra this week.
And we will be having Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market Sunday, January 19th, 2025, from 9 to 5 at the Embassy Suites, Phoenix, Biltmore, 2630 East, Camelback Road, Phoenix. And that is in the Biltmore area. Love to see you guys there. Please go to sonoranmarket.com to get your free advance tickets. Thank you.
That's huge for you, Melissa. I can feel the lift that's given you. Self-expression, they're saying. You can open up your artwork. You're able to express through your artwork what you have been unable to do with words and the social interaction. That's great.
And at the market, we don't have a lot of artists right now. And I want to get more and more artists in because to me, artwork is very expressive. My artwork is in the form of pictures. So right now, I do other things too.
So I'm wondering, did you see what Jess said about her pot of coffee and anxiety?
Yes. I put that up there for a little bit.
Good diagnosis.
Yes. So yeah, and I'm glad you weaned yourself from that He also wrote 2 kids'
Wow,
books.
cool.
Oh, bring them by. Yeah. Please go to Melissa, please go to sonoranmarket.com and look at the vendor application. We'd love to see you. And I'm sure he would too. Okay. And this weekend I will be at the farmers market. You're going to go to Sisterhood of Healing this Sunday, right? Hello? Earth to you.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yes, you're
Oh.
going to be at Sisterhood of Healing this week.
Yes. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Hello. Okay.
I was focusing on Melissa.
I know. It was Jess.
Normally it's Jess, but Melissa has taken over.
I hope you can handle this, Jess. I mean, he's just, yeah, anyway.
It's just affectionate harassment, that's all.
That seems like an oxymoron or something.
Affectionate harassment. Yeah, it is.
Just criminal justice. I mean, yeah. They
She's
don't
lucky
do it.
she's in Tennessee, or I'd be torturing her all the time.
Okay. What was I going to pull up next? Oh, yeah, QR codes. And, well, this is Sippy Crumbs. Oh, there it is. And if you go to Sippy Crumbs, you will find out about the market. Oh, here it is. This is the Skyline East Mesa Farmers Market. Oh, 2055 South Power Road, Mesa, Arizona, 85209. So that's Power Road and Baseline, southeast corner behind the 360 Thrift or the, there's a tire place, not discount.
It used to be,
Big O. What? It used to be a mall,
yeah, small mall.
but it was nice. I always liked that place.
Melissa is asking if I am able to communicate with those who have passed. And Julie and I do dabble in that. And every Monday night we play with it. And sometimes we have some amazing hits and sometimes we don't know who's coming in.
Yep.
But
And if somebody comes in today, we will let you know.
I'm just being honest and vulnerable here. When I get the good hits, I'm not expecting it. When we sit down to try to do it, it's not quite so, at least for me.
Yep.
But we certainly give it a whirl.
And your mom has something going on.
Oh yeah, my mother comes in and tortures Julie.
There's a couple entities here for you.
My mother chooses to come to Julie rather than me.
I don't think you listen to her.
I don't feel her like you do.
Yeah. He sees and hears more than feels. I feel.
She feels immensely. It's amazing. Amazing. So we cover each other's bases.
Yeah.
What's this LMAO mean? Jessica?
Laughing my ass off.
Oh, okay. I won't forget that one. Sorry, generational stuff here.
I'm not that.
You're younger than I am. That's why you understand this
okay.
stuff.
I'm closer to yours. And CC Bear is saying, "You don't want my mom. She talks nonstop." Who's your mom, CC Bear?
I haven't seen CC Bear. Are you more familiar with her?
I just know she's right there. Right
I know,
now.
but I've never the name.
No, I've never seen.
Oh, CC, you're new to us.
Yes. It's like, I don't know if it's Melissa's daughter or what, because she.
Yeah. Melissa, those.
I don't know, Melissa. I don't know any of you, but for CC Bear says, "You don't want my mom. She talks nonstop." Sounds like my stepmother. But
I've wondered about that syndrome because I've experienced that, and it seems to be a female thing when it happens. The wiring is just.
Oh.
How does a person talk all the time and not know it? That's what my question of the day is. And just incessant verbiage. It's crazy.
Ooh. Melissa has a question though. I got a little dizzy from it. So Mama's here.
Are you talking about Shelley?
Mama's with
Question
you.
mark?
Oh, Mama's with you. Why would I be dizzy? What do you know about her mom?
It just hit me too.
Dizziness. Did she?
She was not if I've got the right mother here figured out, I think I do. Because I knew Shelley. Shelley was a good egg.
But did she have Alzheimer's or anything?
No,
like
she died of cancer. Something started on the side of her neck. They removed it, and she died in hospice.
Oh, okay. They anytime you're around, CC, your guides and ancestors are with you.
Victor's getting dizzy. What the heck's
Yeah,
going on
yeah,
here?
all three of us, and it's from CC Bear. No, it was
what do you-
Melissa. It was Melissa that came in.
Your
I
mom's
put her
blown
name
away,
up.
my dear. She's dazed and amazed.
Okay, I didn't think it was just you. I thought it was Melissa.
She's saying it was time for her to emerge.
Which one are we talking?
Shelley is Melissa's mother,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're still in Melissa. Okay.
and Melissa was asking about her mother.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because I haven't had any contact with Shelley for quite a while.
Did your
She
mom
was-
know her?
My wife knew her. My wife was indirectly family with her,
Okay.
and Shelley was sort of a odd duck in the family she was in. She married into it. Your mom is fine, huh? She doesn't
This
want
is
to come
what
back. She's happy where she
She
is.
feels me at Christmas.
She's saying I'm my old jolly self. I knew Shelley.
Okay. But did your mom know Shelley at all?
My mother did not know.
Okay.
No connection.
Because I'm getting something going on with my arms. So
She was just checking in to see how you're doing, and this is acknowledgement on the arrival. She was there Christmas morning, wasn't she?
she feels me at Christmas. So,
She's been busy over there. Don't feel whatever she's doing, she's totally consumed and enjoying. She's saying she's had fun there that she couldn't have here. And she said not to worry about her. That's funny. I just see her. She said she'll stop by on the next run. I'm seeing something to do with a car.
what kind of car?
I-
I'm seeing a sport car with convertible, but
I was seeing an older, but it was something fast.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Something zippy. Like she just, like Thelma and Louise, just running down the road.
And I'm seeing a convertible.
I'm
That
seeing
is the first
something.
thing
Do you see blue? I'm seeing a blue car.
A baby powder blue. Baby
Interesting. She's on a tear. Whatever she's doing.
Blue. But it's positive work.
She was, yeah, she wasn't happy. She was stuck in a situation that I think she was just gutting it out. And she's got freedom now.
Melissa's getting a new one here soon. She's getting a new car. Are you getting a zippy car? A fast car?
Melissa, you got a whole new energy about you than I know from the past. You're really opened up. You're really zippy. You seem a lot more unburdened. I don't know if you're married or living in a family or whatever, but you seem a lot lighter, a lot lighter. Before you were very lost and looking for a way, and you kept trying things that didn't work, but you seem to have found your groove, as it were. So good for you. That dizzy thing was weird.
Yeah, but it went away.
By Valentine's Day.
Well, what you were talking about, cancer in the neck, it could have had something causing the dizziness.
It was. I remember she had a scar here on the first round, whatever happened, and then I don't remember. It wasn't, less than a year. An SUV.
SUV, yeah. I think your art is very helpful.
The
I haven't
art is
seen
amazing.
it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her art at all, but something about your art is going to be very helpful to a lot of people. So please get a hold of us at Sonoran Market. There's reasons why people come in.
Yeah, they come in when it's best suited for both sides.
For everyone.
Yeah.
The collective. We have a collective here. And Gabriel's collective too. I point out. Sorry, I know you're right here. So married and
How
very
cool.
happy. No,
You were
I
looking
found
so
this
hard
one.
for so
Yay.
long. That's great.
I hope you stopped looking and found it. Just saying.
I knew her when she was much younger. She had a rough road. Not that we all don't have a rough road, but
Well, as you know, and Victor will testify as well, we all signed up for this. Don't know why.
hate it when we.
But you tell us too.
What were we thinking?
And some people know that, which is great. It's so fantastic that you wake up with the information and knowledge that you need. Okay. So we got through Melissa. It won't let me send pictures. Okay. Yeah, you probably can't attach pictures to the chat. I've tried many times. But
We'll just go with our imagination.
if you look, the Gabriel Project for private readings, contact S. Scott Underwood at scottunderwood@gmail.com. And mine is loveriotwarriors@gmail.com.
And you got to look up Love Riot Warriors just because the name is so cool. I tell Joy. She's the marketing person. I love that name.
And thank you, Melissa. And I hope that helped. And thank you so much for coming in. We always like to see new people coming in. And Cece, every day I find more reason as to why I would have chosen to do such a thing. LOL. Oh, good. I'm glad. I mean, yes, ending a 35-year-old relationship with no resentment and no regrets. To me, yes, I learned a lot of lessons in those 35 years. So I'm better on this end than I was going into it. I'm just saying. And I'm yep, exactly, Jess.
That's learning to look for gifts received. There were some gifts somewhere in the situation rather than looking. That's the way to flip the energy. It's hard to make yourself do that sometimes.
Self-love might not give you butterflies. But when the definition came to me about what self-unconditional love is, it is you sharing and embracing God's love for you, then that gives me butterflies. Sharing in the pure, perfect, unconditional love. Okay.
You are welcome, Melissa. Blue Lagoon.
Yes, welcome back. Yes, you may. What is your question? We're going to go back to Cece, though.
Well, Melissa, you can find me anytime. You know where I live, sort of.
Does she?
No, you don't know where I live. I'm in Gilbert, kiddo.
Okay.
Aspen Plumbing.
Oh, here we go.
Oops, caps. Oh, I thought you said something else.
No. I was trying to find.
Blue Lagoon, give us a question.
Well, we have, yes, but we're still on Cece here. Cece I thought you had a question, Cece.
I kept getting pulled off on Melissa.
Yes, I know. You always do. One person or another.
It's a guy thing.
Yeah, well. And John Smith asked for a general reading a long time ago. I know it's a guy thing, but. John Smith. Then we'll get back to you, Cece, in a minute because he was actually first. So I do this. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll add that to the list. Go ahead.
John Smith.
Yes.
Takes me back to like Jamestown or something, but they're showing he's in armor, the old, and you
mean a knight in shining armor?
No, the more, not knight armor, but they wear those breastplates in sword battles, European kind of armor. But they're showing me, and you got a sword in your hand and the armor, and you're marching into the unknown. Armor. That would be protecting or shielding yourself from something. They're saying drop the armor. You don't need it. So where I'm going is emotional blocking. What are you blocking? What are you protecting yourself from? Or what's the fear you are afraid is going to get you? When I see armor, that means you're shielding. People will put on weight to shield themselves emotionally or to comfort themselves, but they're physically showing me a picture of you with metal armor on as a symbol. I don't think you're running around wearing. Yes, gladiator. Perfect. Good word.
I was going to say gladiators didn't wear a whole lot of.
They didn't wear a lot, but they.
Of course,
they were you're the words I'm hearing, you're armed and ready. It's like you're on guard, you're waiting to be attacked. What's the fear? What's the concern? I don't think it's emotional. You're shielding yourself from somebody that you are dreading a confrontation with,
I
or
think so.
something like that.
No.
And they're saying, oh, what's that phrase? You catch more flies with honey than you do.
With vinegar.
Yeah,
or-
something like that.
Yeah.
But you're bracing yourself for a battle that's not going to happen. I like that the best. Strength
Yes.
and honor. That's Justice take. And he's on guard emotionally, though. They're saying let down your barriers.
Yes, exactly. Victor, I'm with you on that one too. Freedom. Braveheart
Yeah,
from
but
the movie. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's generating fear that is unnecessary. You're carrying fear that introspection.
He needs introspection.
Yes.
Because there's no room for fear if you have unconditional love for yourself. There's no room for it. Just saying.
But he doesn't feel protected.
I have to be.
You know
like
what?
that every month.
I'm
in
going to
front of
trade
my
you this.
boss.
Just call in your angels. There was a discussion about this the other night where I was. And on one hand, the individual was talking about they were having such a miserable experience driving to the class because the traffic was so bad. And in the process, they were placing angels around their car, mental angels, and calling angels into the room. And what I'm getting at, there was all this fear of having to have all this protection. The protection's around you all the time anyway, is my take on it.
Yep.
And you don't have to be in a state of anxiety. And it's a lot of work to call all those angels in. It keeps you preoccupied. I'm not making light of the practice. There's nothing wrong with that if you're comfortable with it. But you're arming yourself for a battle that's not going to happen. So I want you to take back, let the shields down. But you're blocking emotional interaction. Are you emotionally unavailable?
In front of my boss. I have to be like that every month in front of my boss.
No, you don't. Show a different side. That's your story. Oh, third eye room.
I was wondering you answered that.
Okay, here's the trick of the day. I got twists on this. A lot of you have heard this before, but John, I want you to go close your eyes and visualize a Christmas tree. And then I want you to visualize a school bus. What you're doing, you're going to your imagination center. Julie and I call it third eye room. I want you to visualize a room with your boss in it, in a chair. You can chain him to a wall. You can tie him to a tree, whatever you want to do. Or you can sit with candlelight dinner. I don't care what environment you're comfortable in. And just ask him direct questions and give him direct answers. You're talking to his higher self, and his higher self is talking to you. So you can approach his higher self and say, hey, meet me in the room, sir. And you can smooth out any bump in the road just talking to him there, that you're not going to get in physical. But you don't need to be, you know what? You would be surprised if you show a different energy. He's going to go, wow. And I'm hearing the word upscale. So don't cower in your boots. He's looking for confidence and self-assuredness from you that he's not seeing yet. So I want to tell you, walk in like you own the place. We have a friend that Julie noticed it. He's going through some stuff, and he started realizing new values with himself. And her words to him were, "You're taller." She saw him standing up taller physically, just because he's realizing, wait, I'm not pond scum. I'm okay. So
I'm worthy. I am enough.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And that was in a difference of 2 weeks.
yeah, Julie saw it overnight.
Yeah.
And then I went, you're right, because I had noticed it.
And
She
he'd
said,
seen him more often than I
Yeah,
had.
but
So,
he was claiming his own stature. So you're going to blow your boss's socks off if you change your persona. And I'm going to throw this out there reminding me. I saw a documentary, and it was about this particular man who was gay in an office environment, and everybody just kept giving him a hard time. But it was his own self-image that he was acting in a not cowardly way, but a uninsured way. And the problem, the point of the documentary was when he changed his image of himself, the people in the office treated him differently. So all I'm saying, you've got the wrong perception. You've got, there's a misperceived, you're acting in front of your boss like you think you should act. I want you to act like you're capable of being and who you are. Don't
Be your authentic self.
Yes.
In front of,
I like that.
Of your boss.
They're saying claim your space.
Yeah.
And I think when your boss sees this turn around, he's going to go, whoa, and things are going to open for you if they haven't opened yet. So I hope that works for you. Play with that.
And if you only see him once a month, that's great.
Yeah, you can practice.
I'm just saying, you can practice and work on that third eye room each day. Just, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, and just courage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inner diva people. Some people can't stand you, but I can't care a bliss. Courage. Yeah. Be your authentic self at all times. It sure makes a difference in your life and the lives around you. Because when you change and raise your vibrations, everybody else either drifts away or raises theirs too. They got to keep up.
I'd look at this as a challenge.
Yeah. It's a great challenge to have.
Yeah. Hope that helps. Go get a raise. Remember the third eye room. That is powerful stuff. You can call it the higher self room. You can call it the flight lounge, whatever.
Yes. It's just
I know a gal that went in, talked to her boss, and got a raise. You might not get it on the first round, but don't be afraid to go back in. It doesn't cost you a thing. You don't have to be a member or anything.
And thank you, Gunsmith, for coming in. Your energy has changed. Your focus has changed.
He did get that, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed. I mean, it from other weeks, it's more focusing on other things. So I love the fact that you're not, you might still have fear, but you're not fearing the same things. You've let go of a few. Jennifer, did you have any questions, my dear? You are next on the list. And then we'll get back to you, Cece. She said you can talk to her mother, Ann, if you want to. So she didn't have a question. So does that make any difference in his attentions towards me? For your boss, it will make a difference. Yes.
He's waiting for your light to turn on.
Yeah, and we talked about the one person that changed, but you know a person that we both know that has gone into a shell now, has diminished in capacity because of allowing what has been ailing her for 3 months or so or more to diminish her. So you need to bring yourself out again. Be your authentic self. And yes, it'll make a huge difference in the way people see you. Believe me, it has for me. He remembers when I walked in class for the first time.
You're looking at a transformed spirit here. If she revels in the awareness.
Yeah, exactly.
It can happen overnight.
And John, what Jess is saying is towards you too. I'm not calling you a dog. I'm just saying you're going to go after that bear. He seemed like a bear to you, but you're strong enough to do it. Like in reality, not just in my imagination. Yes, in reality. I'm an example. I've changed because I wanted to change. I love myself unconditionally.
That's a key word, though. I wanted to.
Yeah, it was time.
When you've had enough, you know what to do.
Yeah. So you got to step out and show people.
The devil.
I don't know the devil, but
little red face with little horns.
Oh, I thought it was purple, and I can't tell. I just see bright eyes.
oh, it's purple down here. It's right up there. You're right.
Oh, okay. Wow. You got it both. When you hire your light, some people screams like angry demons. LOL. Yeah. But it does make a huge difference. I'm standing up straighter than I ever have in my life. So remember, it's the highest entity's love for you that you're sharing and embracing. And there's nothing finer than that. Just saying. Okay, Jennifer GR is not answering up. So Cece said we can talk to her mom if we want to, but if you don't have any
Is
questions.
that the one, the incessant talker?
Yes. Her name is Anne.
So mom is Anne?
Yeah, mom is Anne and Cece. Cece. Is that short for Cecilia or
Her mother
Cece?
is shocked.
That she would say such a thing for her?
Yes.
Oh. Cece, your mom is here. Your mom is with you, actually.
Her horns hold up her halo. Good job. That's creative use of your assets.
Yes. Okay. All right.
LMAO.
Yes.
Very good.
He gets that now, so
Yeah.
you're good. All right. Even my former narc friend, narcissist, I have in the past just run away like teenager girls screaming. Okay, good.
I get the sense, though, Cece, that you and your
Ooh, I
mom
like Sierra.
were like two teenage girls at a slumber party. There must have been constant conversation. Constant. And I get the part you're saying that she was fun to be around, but there were moments when you'd had enough and you had to sort of like walk away. But she was very, your mom was really attracted to you. She liked you a lot. There was no animosity. She would get excited every time she saw you. Truth Wave.
Better late than never. Hello, Truth Wave. And Cece, is there Sierra? Sorry. Is there a older woman or older female energy? They're very picky about that these days. Female energy that is a pain, or is that a very negative? She's pretty close to you, close to your heart, but she's older. She's older than your mom. So I'm getting grandmother or older woman, older female energy, but it's not a pleasant thing.
That would have been what I'm getting. It's the grandmother.
Anne's grandmother. Yeah, it's not a.
It would have been
Ouch.
Cece and her. I'm sorry,
Sierra or Cece. Yeah.
Sierra and Cece. There was the arguments were generational.
Anne is the mom. Sierra is Cece.
Sierra is Cece, who's mom?
Dorothy is her mom. Is her grandma. Dorothy is.
Okay, well I'm going to go
Grandma. She's
daughter,
standing beside
mother,
Julie at the
grandma.
moment,
But daughter and grandma had generational fights when they had them, even though they were close. I get the closeness. But grandma was a different story. She was more stern. I think she was more disciplinarian, deeply.
I was going to say the word of the day, controlling. Just saying.
Yeah, so grandma wanted to call the shots. Mother didn't turn out the way grandma would have preferred. And grandma, or mother and daughter were much closer aligned, except there was some, what would I say? I think grandma rode mom's butt about granddaughter. You know,
Anything and everything.
You should teach her this, you should teach her that, or something. And I think mom tried to comply, and Cece would rebel. That would be what the arguments were over. But girl stuff.
Was
oh, there we go.
Yes, yep. That's what we're both getting. And also she was controlling mother. Yeah, hold on a minute.
That's too bad. Go ahead. Your mom did a nice job of not passing that on to you.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what they're saying. She was her stepmother and abused her a lot. Yeah. The grandma. Yeah. Okay. So that's also why she's pushed further out. She's not as close as a grandmother would be, but as a pure anyway. But that is why your mom likes to talk a lot, because she She couldn't get a
Oh.
word in edgewise with Grandma. Mother dearest, yes.
She feels safe with the daughter.
Yes, she says. Song Mama Knows Best.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. And it was a pain. And you felt bad. You felt bad for your mom. She broke a lot of generation.
She did a good job. You know, the buck stopped here. She didn't pass it on.
Yep.
I can see why you would miss her. I'm sure you guys probably laughed a lot when you weren't fighting.
I got to get this.
Who's smoking?
No, this isn't smoking. This is
Shoulder pain?
pain. No,
Oh.
this is negative energy from step grandma.
She still hasn't learned her. She's still carrying that axe.
She's still trying to control, and she can't. They got her in a separate area.
Well, if you're quiet and that would be a good match if you enjoy the listening.
Witch mom in Disney movie Tangled.
Yeah.
Rapunzel. But she wasn't the real mom, the witch mom, yeah. See, we keep up with this. Yeah, she did her job. It's been about 10 years now, my dad.
You know what you could do, Cece? Go to that third eye room we were talking about. Pull her in there. You can talk to her there.
If you're not already talking to her.
Yeah, if you're not. I get the sense she's around.
Yeah, she is. But then this negative energy came in, and even though they're on the other side, they can still be negative. She hasn't gone through enough transition yet. She needs more schooling, this one. And she's not going to, good news is she's not going to reincarnate for a while. That's a good news. So hopefully you're keeping this one out of the way. It was actually an escort and died young. Ah.
Escort as in?
Right. Yeah, I think so. To talk to her and we'll do that. Thank you. Okay.
It's just an easy way to bring her in and access. You're probably hearing her more than you realize. I think when you're tasking and alone, she's probably there. Did anybody sew? I'm getting somebody being crafty or sewing or cutting material or something. And I want to get the sense that if you're doing the same thing, she's there when you're doing it.
Yes, exactly. Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought she was there when she was being artistic or crafty or something too.
Yeah, I felt somebody's doing something with their hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that from Mamma Mia, Victor? Well, I know.
I agree with this, Jess. My saying is, you just wake up dead on the other side. You aren't any different. So if you haven't changed here, you got the opportunity to change over there.
Yeah. And that this grandmother has not gone through enough transition. She still has a lot of schooling to do. So like I said, that she's not coming back anytime soon. So that's good.
I do a lot of painting and writing and cleaning. Painting and writing could be, but somebody's doing something with their hands.
Yeah. I have an entire craft room.
Craft room, is it just for decoration? Or do you go in there?
Utilize it. It's calling you, please.
And meditate. Go in there and meditate.
Well, and what do they? Something about meditation while you're doing your stuff. A lot of artists I know, painting artists, that they basically go into a trance when they're doing it. So, but they enjoy it. They just coming back out is a little harder. Nope. Triangle or Rapunzel. Well, have you watched Mamma Mia? SOS. Anyway, CC last I did was Don't Be So Lazy. Oh, what diva that granny was.
She said, okay, so you're painting in the
Okay.
craft room. Something's going on in that room.
Yeah.
What happens in that room stays in that room.
Well, he thought sewing first. That was his.
I just saw, I wanted to go quilting and blankets or something, or stitching of some sort.
So crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing flowing fabric. That's about. Okay, who's next? Jennifer didn't come on. We had a new person coming in. Let me go back. Besides Cece. Cece is new. Okay, Sierra. Truth Wave is newer. I think I've seen her a couple times. Lynn Maxey, are you still here? And who else came in? Blue Lagoon. That's right. What does my guides want me to know?
Learn how to swim. I went to Blue Lagoon, the movie.
Oh,
There's a lot of water in the lagoon.
yeah.
Swim.
And you have Pisces. So.
Oh, yeah. There's that too. Blue Lagoon, Blue Lagoon.
Yes, Blue Lagoon.
And they literally are showing, are we talking to a male or female, or do we know?
I think it's female, but I could be wrong.
It strikes me as female.
Yeah.
Pardon me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm seeing a female energy literally swimming in water, but they're just swimming with no destination. Okay, so treading water. You don't know what you want to do. I'm just hearing the word stroke, and I'm watching arms swim through the water, just stroke, stroke, with no intended path, no intended destination. And I'm hearing the words far from shore. So you're not swimming towards shore. Okay, male, then we'll go there. Male energy, switch.
Male. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, male
Sorry
energy.
about that.
What?
You have female energy in you too, so don't feel bad there.
No harm intended. Just
yeah.
I was questioning why it was being shown. You've got a soft side, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're sensitive, but they're telling me you don't want to face the facts. There's somebody you need to talk to, confront with, be honest. You could do our third eye room trick if you don't want to connect with them physically. That might be better. You could precondition yourself, or you could get answers that you wouldn't get otherwise. Just to go over it again, if I tell you to visualize a school bus with your eyes closed, or a Christmas tree, those images you're getting are in your third eye room. We call it third eye room, or you can call it higher self room, whatever. Go into that room in your mind with this other person or situation, and you can talk to them. And you can work out things there that you're not going to work out here physically in front of each other when it's awkward and there's eye contact and or voices raising and blah, blah, blah. So, but you're swimming past the issue is what they're telling me. Now I get the water and the swimming. So you've got to swim to shore and deal with it, would be my strongest sense, whatever that is for you. And I want to get personal more than work. Oh, that's Victor. Two colors.
Too bad.
I think you're dreading confrontation, and they're saying it does not have to be confrontational. Yeah, good idea, Jess. Journaling is good too. But when you're clear in your head who you are, that helps, because you're going in without information about who you are. And the problem is you never know what the other side's got unless you go in the third room. It gives you a third eye room. It gives you a lot of insight. It gives you more tools to deal with. And you want to stay neutral. You don't want to get confrontational, because once a conflict starts, rational thinking goes out the window.
And I'm seeing a very comfortable third eye room for you. Just cozy comfort. I don't know if you like beanbag chairs or something, but they're very soft and very comfy.
Never thought about beanbag chairs. Good idea.
And I'm feeling more that they're not beanbags anymore because they have very plush outside, very soft. You keep looking at your watch.
No, I've got something
Okay.
chewing on my arm. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's not my mother.
And Blue Lagoon needs to.
Oh,
Could you choose a number, Blue Lagoon, from in between what?
1 and 270.
1 and 270. What is a third eye room? It is what you create in your mind's eye.
When you close your eyes and visualize, imagine anything, we just use a Christmas tree or a school bus as an example. So close your eyes, visualize a school bus. Now you're in your third eye room with a school bus. Now I want you in a third eye room with whatever your confrontation is.
With the person, but also create it as a
Yes.
communicating in your mind.
Just said it another way. Same
with
thing.
The other person. But you make the room out however you feel comfortable.
See, you're safe there. You can say anything you want to. But
5. He's got 5.
But be prepared to hear anything also.
Yep.
And you're in no danger. That's the beautiful part of it. What's on page 5? Nothing.
You asked him.
Oh, this is the middle of a story. I'm looking for the conclusion.
Okay. Wow.
Stick.
Wait, go back. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Yeah, maybe the other.
Let me analyze this for. I'm sure your answer is here.
Go back to 5 again. This was towards the beginning of his book, so he's most likely asking the questions. Oh, he found it.
I'm going to paraphrase here. An incident in my life had to do with my childhood. I said something in a grocery store to a local neighbor based on a conversation I heard my mother in. Well, the point of the story was, it was a small town, Mayberry, USA. What my mother said came out of my mouth to the person I'm talking to, the other adult. My mother was not near me at the moment. About 2 hours later, after all the phone calls, I got back to my mother what I had told this other person. My mother annihilated me. She's raining all of this, what would I say, adult energy, how could you do this and blah, blah, blah. And I felt about 2 inches big. I ran and hid under a bed. I was so annihilated emotionally. What I'm getting at is there trauma for him? Is any of this resonating? There's somebody, I don't want you to annihilate somebody that was a misunderstanding. Or if you've been annihilated, understand they were doing what they knew to do.
At that time.
And they were just being who they were. And you've got to filter out bad versus good person and understand that at any given moment, anybody's working from the level of understanding that they currently are in. So the moral of the story is here, I want you to be understanding with whoever is in this situation. They don't know any better. And you're trying to swim around the edges of it. And I want you to be okay with it. And look down at them as a small child they're doing the best it's like looking at a baby and yelling at them when they are learning to walk and they fall down. Well, get up, stupid.
Don't add the word.
You don't want to do that. You go, oh, you poor thing, pick them up. So I want you to look at this other situation as the baby that just fell and scoop them up rather than annihilate them, unless it's working in reverse. So anyway, you got the drift. I'm not sure which way the energy is flowing here.
Yeah. And also, that always reminds me of something else that is very important. And it came from a book. And the book is called The 4 Agreements.
I love that book.
I do too. And I'm going to do it in the first person, not be impeccable with your. I am impeccable with my word. I do not take things personally. I do not assume. I always do my best. And that helps quite a
That's
bit.
quite a mantra.
And yes, I know it's easier said than done, but once you practice these, they help quite a bit. They really do. And I don't take a lot of things personally anymore. Sometimes I'll catch myself doing that, but then let it go because it has nothing to do with me. And that one of the phrases I created was, please do not look in a mirror when you're talking to me. And that's because they're projecting their negativity on me. So in essence, they're looking at a mirror, but they're saying the words to me and they're not mine. They have nothing to do with me.
You hit a nerve, Blue Lagoon, with me. I'm not.
Yep.
Because I'm dealing with sort of the same thing about the situation I just talked about, in a sense. It was a mother thing, and she was doing the best she knew how to do. But, when you're 5 years old, you don't have a clue what's going on.
And that's a trauma that stays with you for a very long time.
So you scoop up that 5-year-old or
yes.
20-year-old mentally, put them in your third eye room too. And you comfort them and soothe them and tell them, hey, you didn't do anything wrong. That's the hard part. I remember thinking I had just annihilated my mother's life and that I was pond scum. And she keeps telling Julie that
for him to get over it.
Yeah, for me to get over it.
But actually, what she's saying now is, I wish I could have said that to their face instead of you. That's what she's saying.
Oh, she took it out on me? Oh, wow.
She took it out on you, but she wished she could have said that to those people.
Interesting.
Instead of you. But at the time, it would have annihilated her as the adult.
In the day and age and the social.
Yes. But she lashed out at you because of all the negativity that came towards her.
That's exactly what happened. She vented on me.
She vented on you, but it had nothing to do with you. She wished she could have been you.
Rather than say, oh, honey, maybe you shouldn't do that next time kind of thing. It was just.
Now, that might have been closer to, the next generation of parents, but not her generation of parents.
No. Yeah. Not that generation.
But that's what she.
Oh, interesting.
She wished she could have been you.
Well, that was a rough night for me. I remember that one.
And apologies, but she wished she could have said the things you said.
Well, hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, well,
and if she probably wouldn't do it again, given the same.
And next time she does, hopefully she'll remember some of the things. Don't say things in front of children you don't want other people to hear.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many times have people slipped and cussed in front of children, and then the children come and start saying those words? It's like they
don't learn it from the neighbors.
No, and they're blaming each parent is blaming it on the other. It's like, yeah.
But see what Justice said, in the South we say, bless your heart. I love this because there was a comedian that said, you can say anything about any person that you want to say, but you have to say bless their heart at the end.
Bless your heart.
That makes it okay.
Yeah.
They're a jerk, bless their heart.
Yes. Yes, got to do that. That's what, and now the pain is gone. Just realize she wished she could have been you at that moment.
Oh, I thought I was the worst person on the planet that night.
But you were. But at the moment in the store, she wished she could have been you.
Oh, it had to do with a local band instructor that was getting kicked out of the school, and the town was in an uproar over it. And my mother had some opinion, which I regurgitated to the lady at the counter. Is what happened.
And that's what she wished she could have said that in public.
But
she couldn't do it.
Interesting. Walk down memory lane.
Yeah. And it's very coincidental. It isn't. It's very divine timing that he picked that.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah. That's why I was getting goosebumps about it.
Yeah.
No accidents here, guys. We're talking about what y'all need to hear, and us.
Yeah.
Don't think we've got this nailed down, but we're working on it.
Oh, we just passed 11/11 in Tennessee.
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 Is she just? Are they just an hour?
Yep, there are our difference right now. It's a kind way to share that you
Or
are.
disgruntled?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for those Southern ladies. 'Cause,
It's
yeah, they're very sharp.
Jess, do
tongued.
you have a Tennessee accent? I only know her through words. That she's on the Tuesday night thing.
Tuesday night.
Does she have Tennessee accent?
You haven't met. You didn't listen to her on Sunday.
Not enough. Not the guy that works for me is from Tennessee. He has a huge Tennessee accent.
Seth is from Tennessee.
100%.
Okay.
Bounty hunter.
Hi, Bounty. And it's A5 says, and it's Friday. So, hi, y'all. She's from Tennessee, too. Just say it. She sounds Tennessee. Because they say hi, y'all, a lot of times. I don't know if they still do, but yeah. Okay. What did she say before I ask? Happy Friday. It's the first Friday in 2025, everyone. We were with you at the last Friday, the 52nd Friday of 2024, and now we're here with first.
Tennessee and Jersey accent? Oh, you must be
Oh, that is great together.
You must have a ball at a party.
I'd love to. I've got to listen to you more so that I can get.
You could get in an argument with yourself.
Oh my! I'd love to see her do a video
Tennessee,
of that.
Jersey, Tennessee, Jersey.
Jersey. Now I can't even do Jersey yet. Anyway, it's funny. I'm originally from Florida, but moved to West Washington and then to Pennsylvania.
We have a friend from Australia,
All over the place.
and she still has that Australian twang, even having been here as long as she was or has been. It's muddled down. Scooter Pan. I forgot she was here.
Yeah, she's here. She's been very quiet. What was the question I had? I don't think I even shared today. What was the question I had? Oh, yes, Miss Angie. What is the food Friday? Food for Friday. It used to be fast food Friday. Did you get your carrot cake and your lemon from Everything But Cake? Everything But Cake. Yeah. We're waiting.
The tension is mounting.
Jess says, I'm a Gemini. I argue with myself.
I understand that completely. I was married to a Gemini, and I have a Gemini rising.
Happy New Year. Okay, we're still waiting on the food stuff, but go ahead. Anything else for Blue Lagoon?
No, I think we nailed it down at Blue Lagoon, and then he nailed us.
Yep.
Or we nailed ourselves down or something.
Yeah. That was so good. That
I was stuck with the Tennessee accent and Jersey accent. I was pondering that.
How that would sound. Let's see. What's the other thing that? Oh yeah, I knew I had to do something. Yeah, I didn't even share. Wow, that's crazy.
Gemini moon. Understood. I don't know how the moon plays into.
It's emotions.
A rising sign is what you portray to the world.
Right. So.
So I show up as a Gemini, even though I'm Pisces.
But the rising, when it's emotions, when it's Gemini, so your emotions are back and forth.
Oh. I had thought about that.
Okay.
Who's Mark Caron?
That's my ex. I got a gig from 1 to 3:30 today. If you need to contact me after 5. Okay, you can text me. I just won't answer right away. Have not had the nothing but cakes. Oh my goodness.
What's a nothing?
My mom had pound cake. Nothing but cakes.
Haven't heard of that. Abrolic.
It's on Baseline.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the one on Baseline. I think it's Baseline and Guadalupe. I can't remember which one, but it's not too far away from here. Hi, Brolic. We read Brolic on Wednesday. I think we were able to read you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Gemini rising with Capricorn moon and Venus in Mars and Leo. Yay! I just read my Vedic, which is the Indian astrology, and it kind of threw me off. But very Leo. Just said my son was Cancer. Please no. Uh, wait. Let's see. Wait to here in Irman's dialect over here. It's from mixed Swedish and Norwayish. I love that. I love the ishes.
Swedish and Norwayish.
Happy New Year to you too. Who has the next question?
Next mind bending.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Yep. Got a lot of people on Wednesday, New Year. Wednesday was.
We
yeah.
could talk about wet
This
t-shirt
is-
contest to fill the void here.
No, that's okay.
We're good.
We're good. I wasn't on here. I remember seeing you, Brolick. Not on here, no, with Bonnie, but it's still with me. Cancer men are a handful. I don't know. Well, I'm not a man, so I don't know about
Cancer. The only cancer my mother would get, the moon would affect her moods.
Oh, okay.
That's what I remember.
My rising is Cancer. It's very weird to be a rising Cancer and a Pisces sun because I want to be vulnerable, but I can. But I can't. Okay, that's what I said.
The thing about that statement, though, is you can be vulnerable if you want to. There's nothing in your chart that says you can't be vulnerable if you want to. That's a decision. That's a conscious choice.
Yeah. And speaking of conscious choice, what does Pam need to know?
Scooter Pam?
Scooter Pam. Don't want to know me.
Thinking, tuning in, stay with us here a minute. Huh. They're showing, you know, that old commercial, they're showing me a white tornado spinning around her. And I'm hearing the word turmoil. Her mind is just like, ah. Would I be right, Pam?
No,
They're
this
saying,
is
get
right.
on your scooter and focus.
Get on her scooter and focus.
She's
no more scooter.
You're swirling. You're swirling. What do you? You're. It's not multitasking. There is an array of thought processes intermingling in your head. They want you, if you can bring it in. The thing here is focus. They're saying you're not focusing on priorities. You're distracting yourself with secondary. Their word was secondary. Non-essentials. How's that one sound? No charge for that one.
Sorry.
They're saying clarity's what they're showing me. You know, when you're in the bushes in a jungle and you're having to pry the plants apart to either look through the bushes or get through the bushes. She's surrounded by overgrowth, which I want to take as, mind activity.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to tell you how to do it, except meditation is something they always talk about. But take a deep breath. I like this, what Victor just said.
I'm getting to Victor.
Yes.
Let me get to Victor.
Try
I'm
turn
going
down.
through a decluttering. Yes, that's what you were talking about. Overgrown. She's getting
Just
rid of
everything's overgrown. Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't see the forest for the trees.
That's why she's decluttering.
So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, I'm going to get this turned down.
Have you got a goodwill pile?
3 piles.
3 piles.
Trash, goodwill, and sell.
Can't see the forest.
What? What do you want?
Oh,
Can't see the forest through the trees.
she's reiterating that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I'm just tired when I think of you. I'm tired. It's like your head needs to rest. There's so much stuff going on.
She's just a bundle of activity, but nothing's there's nothing.
No leeway.
Yes, nothing getting accomplished. There's activity, but there's no.
And I just hear rest. And then there's argument saying, I've had enough rest. And then there's rest. So that's what the mind is going back and forth.
There's two sides to her. There's
Yes.
a mature knowing side, and there is a rebellious underling, is the word they're saying. But she lets the rebellious underling run the bus. They're saying, let the adult in the driver's seat. You let the underling is cute. But she's distracting the adult.
Oh.
And the adult can't get in and get done what she's got to do. Well, I guess I was confirming your knowing.
Pill. Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I think you meant tired instead of tides, but that's fine. But yeah,
One crushed
just,
sleeping pill.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, she wants to. Oh, I've got to get it out of there. Woo.
Why do I see somebody drinking a orange or lemon soft drink?
Oh, does she?
Why would
Pam, do you drink lemon soft drinks or lemonade?
Maybe she should be. Lemon water is good, but the soft drink is not.
Right. That has sugar and carbonation.
The adult takes too much time. No,
Divine timing.
The adult doesn't get enough time because the underling is running the show. They're saying put her in her place, meaning the younger energy. Time for the adult to take over.
The inner child.
Yeah. Adulting is tough. Yeah, we had who said that this morning? Oh, that was last night. Andy was talking about that. Adulting is a lot of work.
Good. Straight women. That's good.
Okay, that's good.
That's not
okay. That's smart. No sugar. No sugar. Lemon water's supposed to be terrific for you. I do that too.
Yep. Good. Yeah, I'm just feeling.
They're just saying put her in her place. The younger one. It's a matter of discipline. Just say, wait, I'm not being adult here. I need to do this. And they're saying focus. You know how to do it. They say that what's going on? There's a frenzy of activity mentally. Why?
Is there a whirlwind?
That's what I'm wondering, why. Something causing it, or she just doesn't want to address it. Distraction. Yeah. If you distract yourself with enough activity, which a lot of people do, I'm distracting myself with this thing over here rather than having to deal with this thing over here that I know I should deal with, but I'm going to go back over here and distract myself with the thing I shouldn't be doing. So it's the decision between, it's discipline. Deciding, it's the stack of bills sitting on the counter that I need to pay, but I don't want to pay them, so I'm going to go play with my artwork. Just do it, get it done. It's not me saying get over it. It's just there's tasks at hand that need to be dealt with. Jimmy Joe's.
Yeah, they was just talking about lemon water. And there's a lot of lemons outside his door, I'm just saying.
It's weird that she just said nauseous, because it happened to me this morning. I got up and I thought, why is my stomach feeling off?
Because you needed lemons.
I'm wondering how that would help. Yeah, which is what I did. But it was interesting because I hadn't correlated that before. Life is like a sewer.
What you get out of it depends on what you put in it.
I have never heard that one. And I'm a plumber. I should know that.
You're going to be saying that all day today.
Yeah. It's my new mantra.
We won't get into some of the things you've seen in sewers. We'll just let that go. Anyway. Okay. Jimmy Joe's.
That's well put, Victor. Well put.
Yeah. And I do remember Broly coming in, but no, I'm still in the same week. Last Wednesday we were not on because it was called Christmas. So we took Christmas off.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah. Because of Christmas, we weren't here last week, Brolik. So I know it was Wednesday. But if you want to question if he has any information for you, he'll give that. I'll just let it go. Unless that. It was this year, actually. It was the first day. So Brolick. Anything from Brolick. And then we'll go to Jimmy. Just.
You say Brolick, I go to Bronson, that actor.
Yeah, I don't know why every time I think of him, I think of Bronson too. Didn't he have, it seems like he was a character of Brolick. Is
Brolick.
Gabriel coming in?
Brolick. Bronson.
Your
Brolick.
Your breathing changed a little bit.
Oh.
Is Gabe trying to come in? Not for the day, but well.
Brolick. Bronson. Brolick, I'm getting very neutral energy about you. In that.
Because it's been a long time since I've seen you, Brolick.
I see Brolick as a young adult male, but you're just standing there.
Sophisticated. You would be next.
I'm hearing you're waiting for something to happen. And I get the feeling he's stuck or he's not moving. They're saying it won't happen if you don't put your energy into it. And what I remember hearing a guy said, love many, trust few, paddle your own canoe.
I'm sorry. I know I have to put that up.
Victor, you're making us look bad.
Get that one and get that one.
Okay, so you're stuck. The career thing, I don't know if he's working, not working, but what you're doing is nothing you're excited about. They're saying find your happiness, but that would take some courage because I think it would be a shift in your career options, career position, and it all has to be done at the right time. But I get the picture of you sitting at work, looking out the window, daydreaming. And they're saying, it's weird, they say it two ways. It's not a good sign and it is a good sign. It's not a good sign indicative of your current job and where you are. It is a good sign if you're contemplating making a move and looking into the future for something different. So it depends which way you want to align. But you're working, but you're not singing a song. What is it? Rolling along singing a song.
Yeah, not.
It's paying the bills. And I understand. I'm not saying walk out.
Yes, it's changed. It's a major insurance company, but they merged with my last job and now it's dead.
They're saying find new territory. Can you get the same job in a different job in the same arena? They're saying you don't have to stay with the merger. That's your choice.
Yeah, there's something else.
But there's a courage thing that you're having to conjure up that I think has got you a little scared, as it would. They're saying keep looking out the window, but do the job you're doing at the moment. So that tells me set the intention to find something different, better, more suiting. And the mantra I've been using lately is thank you for reminding me this situation has been taken care of. So if you know there's an outcome waiting for you, you just don't know exactly what it is. Okay. Oh, perfect. I would do that. You've got experience where you are, which is going to look attractive to competitors in the same field.
Yeah. And since
Bounty hunter, perfect. You're on stage but not dancing. I love that.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, perfect. Perfectly said.
Yeah. And it's just a bunch of turmoil in your
Is that what I'm doing?
plexus. What?
Dancing on stage. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I'm on stage but not dancing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You need to start dancing. I thought you loved to dance.
I do.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
I'm sorry, I totally interrupted her. Go ahead.
a lot of turmoil on the female side of your solar plexus. So you're not using your wisdom that you have, Rolik. Yes, we both have female and male sides, male energies within ourselves, but there's a lot of turbulence there. You really need to work on that. And even though you're a guy, I would suggest you use the Divine Feminine Goddess Activation Meditation anytime between 15 and 30 minutes, somewhere in there, because that resonates with most people. You'll get the information, but you won't fall asleep. That's what I'm saying. But if you do this, do it once. Our friend Lewis has done it multiple times. It's helped him quite a bit. So hopefully this will help you. And something about you need to be more balanced, because you're not very balanced right now. So I think this turmoil at work has settled in your solar plexus or your gut area. For those of you, a lot of people retain the negative energy in their heads for work, but this is in your gut, so you've pulled it in. And please utilize this or activate this energy so that you can utilize it to your best ability and not have it manifest into something physical, because it won't feel good.
And drop the word try.
Yeah, drop the word tried. I'm working on it.
If you reach down to pick up a dollar bill on the sidewalk, you're not trying. You're going to reach for it and pick it up.
I am reaching for it, right? And I am working on it. So here and now, and I am doing.
And visualize an outcome, but set the intention. You've let your courage sort of sink back. We're just trying to ramp you up.
Yeah, and it's back to was what Victor said, wasn't it? About what Margaret Thatcher said. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. So that's why your female side is in turmoil, because you're not taking the action.
He wanted to know where to find that meditation.
I use YouTube. And when I went to do it, there were at least 6 different ones. And I went, like I said, anything between 15 and 30 minutes. Mine was 26.
What should you look up? It's under what?
Exactly this. Divine Feminine Goddess Activation Meditation, or guided meditation. I put all those words in and it popped. Okay.
Divine Goddess Activation Meditation.
Or guided meditation, yeah. And usually if you just put meditation, it'll take you to the guided ones. And yes, I did it sitting outside of EJR, Everything Just Rocks, before a Monday one. I was told to do this and I went there. I listened to it a little bit when I was driving, but I was not going to do the thing. And so when I stopped, I was able to listen to it for 26 minutes. It was great.
I love that. You're on stage, but not dancing. That's great. It's a nice set of words.
He's going to write that down. We're going to have cue cards for you.
Start hanging it on the back.
I think we need more of a neon sign, something.
I thought about, those I don't know what you call them, but the words come by in lights and they stream. We could put all kinds of stuff back here.
We can actually put it under here too. Let me see. Captions like I've got so many in here.
Something I say to people when I'm working. You're on stage but not dancing, but they say, "Can I help you?" And I say, "No, just stand there and look pretty."
And I would look at you, "Excuse me."
I get a lot of that. They say, "Well, you don't want me standing here," but which is interesting because the perception people have of themselves. They don't say, "Oh, okay, I will." They downplay themselves.
Or my pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a few people we know that would do that, but anyway, I'm just okay. So hopefully that helps you. And next was Jimmy, and then sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah, that's what it was. General.
Oh, Jimmy Joe's. I think of Subway sandwiches. Every time I see that name, Jimmy Joe's. What's that? There's a Subway.
Yeah, there's a Jimmy.
Jimmy Joe's or Jimmy. What is it? You don't make sub sandwiches, do you? Jimmy Joe's. All I see is footlongs. Footlong submarines.
And only kind of cheese they have is provolone.
And all the meats are processed and all of it. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. You don't eat at those anymore, do you?
I don't, only unless there is absolutely no other choice and I get a half of one and I get tuna fish, but even that's got to be foul.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Joe's, Jimmy Joe's, Jimmy Joe's. I'm hearing Rolling Along singing a song. Side by side. I'm not the song person. You're usually the song person.
Yeah, but you're getting it.
Can I have General, please? Rolling Along singing a song. The energy that I'm getting from
Jimmy
you.
John's. Thank you.
Jimmy John's. That's it.
I couldn't think either. I haven't been to one in a long time.
The last one I went to, they were charging me $17 for a set, half of a sub. I went, what? They're half that at Subway.
Yeah.
$17. Anyway, back to the track here. But the energy I'm getting from him is upbeat. You seem like you live in the moment. I don't know. And you're being congratulated for that, because what I'm hearing is if you live in the zone you seem to be in naturally. And I like that. Do you get that in the moment energy?
Yeah, and I just keep wanting to.
That's exactly what I'm getting. Just strolling on,
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
What you need to be giving us a reading.
It's almost like you're hiking, but it's
high on life.
Yeah, it's not a the words turbulence venture. It is smooth sailing, but you're moving forward and you're rising above.
He doesn't realize how easily things come to him.
Yeah.
You're not conscious of that. Stuff sort of flows to you. All you got to do is start thinking about it.
And
you've got very attractive energy.
Yeah. The universe has your back. What you need to say is, the universe has my back. The universe flows freely through me. It just, those are what they're showing me is, those are some of the affirmations I would say at the beginning of my journey. And it helped a lot, just knowing that the universe was here with me at all times.
Now they're saying they want him to realize how good he's got it.
Yeah.
And he's taking it for granted. And we're just calling your attention to it.
So the other thing is, when that happens, appreciation and gratitude go a long ways.
Yeah, a big thank you. Look to the heavens, say, I didn't know I had it so good. And I'll share this story only because I'm sitting in my truck one day in a crosswalk stopped at a light downtown Phoenix. And there's a man pushing a wheelchair. And in this wheelchair is a very crippled, decrepit something, very contorted. So a very painful disease probably. But where I'm going with this, I looked at that situation and I knew that person in that wheelchair would change lives with me in a heartbeat, given the chance. So I'm just saying, remember how good you've got it, because there's always somebody way worse off. But I think you're so good. Just his energy, he takes for granted that he doesn't know how high up. Yes.
He's risen. Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing great.
And
you need to sell lessons.
And it's like negative things are falling away from you, that you're moving forward, and they're just going away. And they're just like, why haven't I seen that person for a while? And then you just keep moving. So, and there's a reason why you haven't.
But he lets stuff roll off him. Yeah. I'd love to have his key to success, because I don't think you take stuff personally. You seem like you're.
And it's very good if you don't take things personally.
No, if you're letting stuff bounce off of you, that's great.
Yeah.
You're saving a lot of energy. So go be happy, my son.
But I don't think you were that way all the time. I think it's come lately, and you're not seeing. I mean, like you said, it's not that you're taking it for granted. It's just
He doesn't realize.
you flowed into it.
Doesn't realize where he is.
Yeah.
Look back from where you came from, and you go, "Whoa!"
But don't pay attention to that rearview mirror too much.
No.
Just say thank you. Yes, his gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.
Good for you. Whatever drugs you're taking, keep taking them.
Be high on life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The sunshine.
Trust in your gifts and trust in what's to come to you.
And I don't think it's a person. It's self-realization. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. I hope that helps you. You sure have helped us with your energy in today. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And sophisticated wants a general. I don't know which general, but I'm just saying.
I love the $. Sophisticated.
Yep.
How chic, how high fashion, how breakfast at Tiffany's. General. I assume we're dealing with feminine energy here. I'm hearing the word whistle stop. What's a whistle stop? A quick stop for a train?
Quick stop, yep. Quick stop.
Huh. They're saying wait longer. Oh, okay. Here's my sense. Your energy strikes me as you're going 100 miles an hour for quick fixes, whatever those are, whether it be stuff at work, you're a person that buys stuff, shopping sprees, order on, I don't know what you're doing for quick fixes. But they're saying take a step back, analyze who you are, and realize you don't need these things. You don't need these little fixes. They said you're more stalwart. Well, there's a word I don't use.
Yeah.
You're more stalwart than that. Take a deep breath and realize who you are. You've got more stature than you're giving yourself credit for. Wow. They're working on you, kiddo. They say you've got this good, but you just don't think so. I like the word pond scum to overemphasize if you have the attitude about yourself as opposed to, I'm not pond scum.
Mind-boggling is her gifts and everything is mind-boggling. That's the word they gave me. Her gifts, her abilities are mind-boggling.
But nobody's ever told her that.
Nope.
You've been beat up the other way.
Yeah, and she's not telling herself that.
And you've never been given credit for, you were browbeat, I'm hearing. Into submission, I'm hearing. Wow. You don't know what you're gifted with because nobody's ever pointed it out to you. And so you've distracted yourself with all this other unnecessary activity.
Frivolous.
Yeah. Wow.
Their words are frivolous function. I don't know what they're telling you that for, but, and then it says, I have.
Wow. They're saying, look in the mirror and drop all the bling.
Hi, Kevin.
Does that help, kiddo?
Yeah.
I'd like to give you a big hug.
Keep working on your gifts. And please come to Tuesday night class.
Ooh, that's a
We
good
will have
idea.
it on the 6th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
What's that song? I came in like a wrecking ball. That's not the right one.
No.
There's another
But
song
that's-
out there about, wait a minute. I'm getting myself back. What the heck is that? It kept me down. Oh, I'm sorry for that, hon. But
Yeah.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And
Again, need to go back to the 4 agreements. Don't take it personally. I know you might have until now, but let it go. Cut the cords. Call in Archangel Michael if you need to, but cut the cords from the past. Let the past go because it's time to move forward.
And 2 things to remember. First of all, whoever they were, and I'm going to guess parents, they were doing the best they knew how to do. And the other thing, remember, who they are has made you who you are now, but you're having realizations that you didn't have before. You can see, they're saying you can see the light now. You've got a good head on your shoulders. You're no dummy. But I also think you have a fair judgment vehicle. In other words, you're not blaming. You can see both sides. You can see where they were doing the best they knew how to do. And I think you've got a big heart that's willing to accept all that. So look.
Accept your knowledge.
Yes.
Accept your knowledge. Try not to know what I know. And it's like, accept it.
No, that's a tool you've got. That's a gift.
Yeah, don't push it aside, please.
Use it as a reference point.
Yeah, you have so much ability. And like I said, they gave me the word mind-boggling. So it's mind-boggling. No, it's a gift. There's so much to you that you have no clue.
They're saying the awakening. This is the awakening.
Yeah.
I hope we rattle your cage.
It's just starting. You've got so much.
What part of the world are you in, kiddo? I want to go New York. I feel New York.
They started something with it. They were saying something.
I like Victor's idea about the man in the mirror, but she's already looked in the mirror. She's got it. She just needed to hear it from somebody else to encourage her. We're just encouraging what you already know or suspected.
Or trying not to.
Atlanta. Another Southern girl. Dang, I'm in the wrong part of the country.
It was more, that's what, they gave me a word starting with the C-O-N. Confederacy. But that's the word they gave me. And it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. That's not a place.
You need to go over to Tennessee and see Jess.
She's just north of you. It's fine.
I'm proud of you. You got this.
Yeah. And please come on the Tuesday night class.
You all.
Y'all.
Love it. Y'all.
You all.
I always wanted to marry a Southern accent. I thought that was so cool.
Anybody can speak Southern for you.
If they do it right.
Just depends on which dialect you like the most.
I've heard that. And some of them are really deep. You know, it's amazing the difference.
Yeah. And again, Jersey and
what was it?
and Tennessee.
Jersey?
Yeah, I'd love to hear that one. Because I had friends that spoke Jersey, and then I can do Tennessee, but I've never tried to combine those two. Love to hear that.
Go, be happy. Let us know. Go find your fortune, kiddo.
Yeah. And
hang out here. But give yourself credit. You're doing way better than you think you are.
oh. Okay, great. Great. And
Kevin, that's the one. Kevin and Jess.
Bum in from Jersey. So she's Atlanta from Jersey. So we got two Southern girls who speak Jersey.
Wow. I'm sorry they haven't excommunicated you from, don't they send you back?
That was a few years ago. Be proud of you.
Atlanta
Yeah.
98.
No, you've been there a while. So which are you speaking more of these days?
Yeah, if you go home, do you sound like Atlanta or do you sound like Jersey?
Yeah, do you go back to Jersey and switch your dialect? Right.
I've wondered how actors do that. The guy that was in Jurassic Park, he's naturally British and has a British accent, but you wouldn't know it.
Which one?
The guy that plays the.
I don't know which one.
He's the one that does all the. He's the main character in it.
Okay. KJ, are you here? Did you have a question? We have time for one more different country. Ah, good. Little bit country, little bit rock and roll. Anyway.
Yeah, or do both places say you have an accent? I was wondering about that.
Yes, like I said, when I went back to Tennessee, they said I had an accent. And I went into my beautiful Tennessee accent and said, honey, I'm not the one with the accent you is.
Didn't you're really good at that?
He understood that
It's-
much better than my Arizona
Get over
accent.
your Arizona get over it accent.
What did you say?
Your Arizona get over it accent.
Get over it accent. Yeah, that's about it. Yes, every summer my son goes to be with his dad. Oh, why? Do you have an accent or do both? He's
He's saying bad things about us if he says bless your heart.
What?
Oh, Kevin just said bless your heart, and that's that joke.
Oh, yes.
You can say anything you want about anybody if you say bless your
Bless your
heart.
heart. Yeah, that's what you say to people who say you have an accent. Well, bless your heart.
Yeah, you big dummy.
Okay, so anybody else? We have time for a half of one. Oh yeah, you had another question. My family says I sound northern now, but I say well as
Whale.
whale. That to me that's southern. Where's your family at? ZC? No, that was when Julie was talking. What? Bless your heart. Oh, thanks.
There's
The
another
difference
plaque I can put
between
there.
genius and-
Bless your heart.
Stupidity is genius less has its limits. No.
That's our theme for the day.
These days, there are no limits. That's what I keep saying. Yes, I did leave that part out. I didn't say that to somebody who's lived in Tennessee as long as he has, because that would have been an insult. So I knew better. He was younger than me, so I was just being nice. My family is still in Florida, Georgia, LOL.
The difference between genius and stupidity is genius has its limits.
Yeah, I don't believe in limits these days.
What's that other one? You can't fix stupid?
Yeah.
Waiting, rawhide.
Yeah, well, I think it's time for Gabe. We got 7 minutes.
We could do Gabe. This is somebody's got a question for Gabe. I'd like to try that. See what Gabe says on some of this stuff.
Well, we also like him to finish it out besides answer them.
Direct questions.
We've done that.
Done.
Sorry, didn't mean to yawn, guys.
Should we talk about ETs?
Yeah, that the ETs are.
They've been in my brain this week.
Well,
ETs.
have you buried your selenite yet?
No, I'm still looking for those other two that you brought me for. I can only find the two. I don't know what you did with them.
Well, then let's get.
Because I want to try that.
You got to get that in now. That's what they're telling you.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Sorry, he's supposed to set up a
grid
for the ETs, but he hasn't yet. So I've given him the tools, but they got misplaced. Two of them got misplaced.
Here, they're knocking on the door.
Okay.
They're so impressed with you guys today. They're saying we see a lot of potential in this gathering. Many of you are stalwartly, if I said that right, on the verge of awakenings. Those of you who attend this gathering on a regular basis are not here by accident. There is a calling you are choosing to participate in. This is one of many vehicles that, shall we say, the universe uses to disseminate information and wisdom and encouragement and recognition of characteristics you're not willing to recognize in yourself. The use of the word pond scum is relative. It's a very dramatic phrase this one likes to use. It's indicative of the negative feelings one can generate about themselves inside. We want you to come out of the muck and the mire and realize you deserve to be on the bright, sunny shore. not in the murky waters. These gatherings and these questions are so beneficial to many more than those seemingly who appear. Those who have ears and can hear this interaction are gathering it from many frequencies, many words of understandings, many viewpoints. We express as much as we can through these two in this gathering to amplify awareness on many levels. You prefer to call it elevation at times or prefer to call it awakening at times. It's all the same thing. You're increasing your frequency vibration. You're increasing your awareness on philosophical levels. You're increasing your awareness on physical day-to-day social interaction, all of which are gathering you elevation with the use of the poles of negative and positive. That being the words of contrast and differing opinions all alter your thinking and cause you to analyze the process. We wish you to be more analytical. Don't just feign ignorance and bless people for who they are to simply just walk away. Dig deep, look inside who you are. Dig in between the ears, analyze your thoughts, listen to your thoughts, play with your thoughts, and listen to the thoughts and words of others, and constantly interact and weigh the pros and cons. Each pro and con has a message for you if you're willing to look for it and listen. We will depart at this point and encourage you to keep elevating, keep processing, keep blessing your hearts, keep blessing the hearts of others until we meet again. This is the Gabriel Collective, and we will be back. Ta-da!
Yep.
Bless your hearts, you guys.
But in the positive sense of it, not in a
Yeah.
not in a negative sense. Yes, bless yourselves with the unconditional love too.
It requires a fair bit of effort, Cece is saying.
Well, for what?
Yeah, it is a lot of work. I'm nice, damn it.
Yes, and when he gets done, he wants to sleep, but
Yeah.
he's got to go to work. This is not his work.
I get to rally.
Yes.
Got to build the stage first. Ooh, I like that. Now it makes sense.
Well, that's
I've
what.
heard that for a few
yeah.
days. Now I know where it belongs. Cool.
Yep.
On stage, but not dancing.
Well, we're definitely building the stage here, and you guys keep us dancing.
We love this stuff.
Yes. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow, Susan should be on before 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, she's back.
She's back. And on Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, it's Miss Jess and Miss Bonnie on Psychic Sunday. And I think that Miss Angie is taking Sunday off. I don't know if Miss Sherry is going to attempt to be on, but that would be around 3 p.m. 3 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time on Sunday. Monday. Oh, I gotta get it up. Miss Shauna Sellers, the creator of this planner, will be on Monday. At least she told me she'll be back in January. So that is Monday the 6th.
And if you want to pick your own page numbers, there's Gabriel.
And that is, there's a lot of information on it. It will resonate with you as the numbers you picked today resonated with you. So very good on that. Even what Scott chose for the collective was very resonating to many of you as well. That is Monday. Tuesday, I will be back with Claudene in the spiritual show that flows. Hopefully, we'll be on around 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We made it a little after 9 this last week because she slept in and didn't even think about it. I guess she thought it was a different day. Anyway,
it's been that way
that's
all week.
what holidays in the middle of the week really mess you up. Okay, that Tuesday evening, we'll be back with JSS Psychic Squad and the, what is it called? Oh, yeah, Psychic class, bleh, the Zoom class. There it is. And that information is going along the bottom of our pictures right now. Advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. For those who have not been there, please be there. And those who have been there, please come back. It's a new year. Let's get it started right with the Tuesday night class. Mr. Scott, love to see you there. Just a reminder, Miss Jess might be there.
Ooh, you got me at Jess. You had me at Jess.
Don't forget to like. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, do like us a lot. It helps us.
It does. And then that's Tuesday. Tuesday morning, I will be back with Bonnie and ask the angels somewhere in here. Miss Bonnie is in here. Okay. Oops. That's not the right one. I have too many. I've got to get them straightened out again. Okay. This is Bonnie's YouTube. I will be on Wednesday morning as well. Wednesday evening. Hopefully, Sonoran Mystic Tarot and A5 says we'll be back. I don't know. Miss A5 says is recovering. And so hopefully she'll be recovered by then. But again, her health is more important. No offense, guys, but it is. And why I can't find, there it is. And this is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that is Wednesday evening. And Thursday morning, Sonoran Mystic Tarot and and tea time with Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, the creator of the planner. We'll be back on Thursday. And then we come back on Friday.
Yay.
Yay. So we will see you on the second Friday of
We'll miss you till we
2025.
kiss you. Is that another plaque?
So we're going to have to go. I'm going to have to make a whole lot of room on these things. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming and have a wonderful, productive, and heightening, what is it called? Weekend.
Have a wild and wacky day.
Wild and wacky weekend. There you go. Rise above with love. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I'm trying to get out of here with this. Bye now. Oh, we're still on. I was having so much fun reading the things, and we stayed on. So
They're hearing all the obscene things we just talked about.
Oh, yes. They missed that, fortunately for us. Bye.